The views and opinions of this podcast are solely our own, with no direct intention to offend or upset.
Brilliant. Fucking brilliant.
Never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. We must be cautious.
Hello everybody, welcome back to, and I said that like a children's television presenter there, didn't I? Hello everybody, how are you? Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Very Scottish Movie Review podcast / YouTube fucking visual experience, which is What's the Script? Spelt in Glaswegian, relayed in Glaswegian, swearing in Glaswegian. My name is Craig, as you probably well know by now, and as always with me is my big mucker, big pal, the Dempsey to my Makepeace, the Laverne to my Shirley, the Garth to my Wayne there. It's Chris. How are you, Chris?
I am tickety boo. First day off, world's your oyster and all that, carry on all that. But it's unfortunate we're doing a podcast today because as of 10:05 today, I'm going to take a vow of silence for the great Jay Buddha. So you'll have to carry this yourself.
Aye, fucking right, man. Actually, I need a holiday for everything and everybody. Do you know that way? Just, I love my Waynes, Lindsay, my ma. I just 4 days underneath a duvet, man. When they can't.
Yeah.
Just
I was
lose my
saying that
fucking.
the other day. I think I'm going to switch off the phone and just fucking go frolicking in fields for 4 days.
Aye.
Just take
Go
a sleeping
walks,
bag in the dog with me and that's it.
look around you and all that, in wonderment.
Aye,
Fucking
just
brilliant.
fucking just walk about with bare feet, man. Just get back and get touch with the roots, man. You know, flower power, baby.
Aye. Then you get dog shite between your toes, and that's you fucking back to reality, man.
And the naked rambler.
Aye. So, as I said, everybody, welcome. Thanks very much for joining us once again this week. We've got another brilliant film, well, another good film to review this week off of Chris's list, which we'll get to very shortly. Big shout out to our cohorts at Native Origins and Quaint for providing us with title tracks and hopefully some new garb on the way as well. You can find us on all the socials, everywhere and anywhere. Facebook, 551 souls are on there. YouTube, 381 subscribers. And Instagram's up to 406 as I last checked it last night. But I think it's shot up again. But calm down, man. Just it'll be over 500 next week, you know what I mean? The great and the good all over the Instagram world. Also, I'd like to big shout out to our good buddies at Seismic Cinema, who are doing the Scottish movie review thing as well. And hats off to you boys. And the Project Football guys as well, who have been listening to religiously. Well done, Mark, and all the people behind the scenes there. Keep them coming. Keep the football stuff coming, even though you slagged Aston Villa, you bastard. You ram your Birmingham right up your arse. And your West Bromwich Albion, there you are.
Yes, what about Birmingham?
St Andrews. Awfully Catholic, that, isn't it? Awfully Catholic.
It doesn't matter, mate. It's the best saint.
I know. Listen, see, before we go on, mate, I'd like to... Big shock to the movie world this week with the death of the unkillable that we thought. Maybe just he obviously decided he wanted to leave Earth. Big Chuck Norris, man, left us, didn't he?
Aye, he's away to the big pearly gates, you know what I mean? Just to fuck about, you know what I mean?
Aye. So that was, if we were still doing it, that'd have been the celebrity heaven death match, because he'd have reignited his off-screen feud with Bruce Lee up there. I think they've been knocking fuck at each other ever since he arrived, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he was good people, you know what I mean? But people didn't like his politics and all that push, but at the same time, See, if you listen to anybody's politics and all that, I reckon you'll not like them. You know what I mean? So
Aye.
that's why we say nobody wants to hear your politics. Just do the fucking acting thing.
So I don't know anything about his views or politics. It doesn't interest me. Like you, I know. I lose all credibility for a celebrity when he starts opening his mouth.
Mm.
I'm glad I'm not American in that side of things, but Britain, Jesus fucking Christ, man. Honest to God, it's even worse.
Mm.
Even worse. So there we go, folks. This film that we are reviewing this week was way back 26 fucking years ago, over a quarter of a century.
Mm.
And it was, as I said, picked off of Chris's list. But what was happening 26 years ago? Can you tell us? Can you take us
Oh.
back to the year?
Well, since it was a millennium, there was millennium celebrations. You know what I mean? There was still people still living life. Just everything was positive. You know what I mean? The 2K virus had kicked in and all that. You know what I mean? Everything was class. But even better that year, Sony released the PlayStation 2, and the world's never been the same since. It's never been better since. There you go.
King of the consoles, innit? King of the
Oh, aye.
consoles.
Fucking. Oh, aye. It was also the year that France won the Euros, and
That's the
Belgium
guy!
and Netherlands won. So, aye, there you go. And it
Golden
was
goal, wasn't it?
also, nah, it was golden goal. And it was also the year that the indestructible Nokia 3310 was released. So,
Mate,
I mean,
they've reproduced that.
it's,
You can
it's well they
buy it
should.
for 50 quid. And I tell you, if I ever do decide just to get off the fucking social platforms and get back to texting and phoning, I'm getting one.
Mm. Aye, but so that was kind of there's other events, but I dare say we will be back in this year at some point. So I was
100%.
I was kind of scared for the events, but film wise was smashing.
Mm.
You have got Scary Movie there, the very first one. You get Gladiator, which a film favourite of yourselves there. You got
Aye.
Memento, American Psycho, Snatch. It was the Final Destination, the launch of that franchise. Meet the
Jesus Christ.
Parents, and Me, Myself, and Irene. So, films
Aye.
galore.
We have been in the year 2000 about 4 or 5 times now.
And dare I say, we will be back.
Oh, yes. 100%.
But as well as that, you had such classic songs out there at the time as Higher by Creed. And if you don't know that song, just go into TikTok and somebody will be singing it somewhere.
Aye. Aye.
You get Feel So Good by Sony. All the Small Things by Blink 182.
Oh,
Blue
banger.
by Eiffel 65. Or Eiffel 65, whatever way you want to look at that. The Real Slim Shady by Eminem. Oops, I Did It Again by Britney Spears. I mean, it was all going off. The Next Episode by Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. And finally, a song that I still listen to quite regular, Better Off Alone by Alice DJ. Fucking
Can't whack it.
2000 that came out. That is fucking, that's outrageous, that.
Bangers. All bangers, mate.
Aye. But there was also deaths in that year. Deaths.
Oh, no.
Aye. So Jim Carney left us. Alec
Mm.
Guinness left us. Yokozuna, sorry, left us.
Right.
Walter Mayhew left us. Kirsty McCall left us. And Ian Dury left us.
Mate,
By the way, if
did
you
I
want
ever,
to
did I
know
ever
how
tell
Kirsty
you
McCall
about
died,
Gus
wait till
McCall?
Christmas. Oh,
Did you
fuck's sake, man.
did you happen to know about Kirsty McCall there, son? Fuck's sake.
I'll tell you this and all, but see that Christmas era, the Christmas before, I had to be that guy because nobody was saying it. I'm
I
like,
know.
somebody say the Kirsty McCall story. I don't know about another Christmas.
That's right. I remember you saying that round about Christmas time on the pod, man. There was somebody that actually didn't know and I had to tell them. I gave them news. Fucking new generation,
Oh
the
my
pup.
God.
I know.
But as well as then, mate, there was also TV shows. and
Mm.
some of them that were buffed in 2000. So it's amazing. So you've got Malcolm in the Middle, right?
Been back.
Curb Your Enthusiasm, Jackass,
Oh, coming back.
My Family, and this one that I thought was on forever, right? Bargain Hunt.
Dun, 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 dun. We go bargain hunting. We are bargain hunt. You won't know people, right? But you do know that me and Chris work together. We work the same shift in the same building at the same time. Me, him, and our, our older gentleman, Paul. I say older, he's about fucking 3, 4 year older than me, so he's not that old.
The
And
Gatekeeper.
he's the gatekeeper. He's definitely not the fucking keymaster because he keeps losing the bastards. But we go for our lunch and it's bargain hunt time. And we enjoy bargain hunt. We enjoy wee Izzy Barber. And the like, especially when she wears the jeggings.
For Jeggings. But as a wee extra added bonus for the year of 2000, I added in some funny things in there, right? So
Oh, good.
the toy of the year was the Texta robot dog. So
Oh, aye.
I
Aye.
don't know if that's a wee thing used to do the flip and all that fucking carry on.
Aye.
You
And
know what I mean?
actually looks like a robot. Aye.
Yeah, aye. The craze of the year was the Pokemon cards. And I can tell you right now, I was ball deep in that craze. I had a folder and
By the
everything.
way, mate, I wish you'd kept your buzz deep in that fucking genre
Aye.
because my boy, who is 7, is fucking Pokemon card daft now, and he's telling me all these things, and he's
Aye.
like, this one's an antique. This was born in 1996 when Pokemon were born in Japan. I'm like, what the fuck? And he's telling me how much they cost and all that. I couldn't tell you a Charizard for a fucking Pikachu. Well, I could actually, because that's the two I know. But
Aye.
oh, mate, you still stuck in it. That.
Oh, then I went and told a lie there.
And I've maybe probably said this before on the podcast when we done a 2001. I was working in the Buchanan Galleries and the junkies were shoplifting the Pokemon cards. That's how in demand they were, man.
Oh,
Imagine
aye.
getting to jail for
Oh, aye.
selling Pokemon cards.
I know. What you in for? That was a 20 pack.
I got a fucking A-level gold shiny drowsy. Aye, I had that in my hand. I had that in my hand. I got my bail in. Fuck's sake.
Oh, fucking amazing. But the WWF wrestlers were the boys' toy of the year, and the
Mm,
baby Annabelle doll was the girl toy of the year. And I remember this toy as well. The preschool toy of the year was Bob the Builder. So, know what I mean?
magic.
But also, books that year that were in demand, shall we say, was Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, Angels and Demons, A Storm of Swords by George R. Martin. So back then, Game of Thrones, people were in the know. Tipping Point by Malcolm Gladwell, and The Duke and I by Julia Quinn. I think one of the name's Bridgerton. Know what I mean? I think that's
All
that
right.
boat one there. But and finally, the Academy Award winners. Kevin Spacey was Best Actor in American Beauty. Michael Caine, Best Supporting Actor for Cider House Rules. Hilary Swank for Boys Don't Cry. Angelina Jolie for Guilt Interrupted. And American Beauty won Best Movie. So
I enjoy that
there you
film.
go. That was a year in 2000 there.
Brilliant. I was going to say Gladiator there, but that'll be the year after, won't it? Because it goes a year
Yeah.
behind, I suppose. Aye, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, mate. That was brilliant. Some nice wee
Yeah.
added additions into the year 2000 where Pulp said, let's all meet up. I think we did. I think we did all
Mhm.
meet up in the year 2000. And planes never fell out of the sky, so it was a good year. So there we go, folks. That was the year 2000. And just before we get on to the film that we're going to review in the year 2000, I'm going to ask Chris again, what have you been watching the past week, mate? What's been your ocular delights this past 7 days?
Oh well, mine's is very, very, very short. Um,
Hmm. Hmm.
Disclaimer: see when we were when the film was picked last week, I had two films side by side. One was Hollow Man, and the other one was Sleepy Hollow. So when Craig picked it, I said Hollow Man, and it turns out it was actually Sleepy Hollow. But we'll do Sleepy Hollow another time.
Aye.
So for that reason, I watched Sleepy Hollow.
There we go.
Oh, and there was much rejoicing. People were losing their heads.
That's that.
But that was that. And last night I watched The Immortals, and that's a wee kind of Greek number there, you know,
I like
with
that.
Henry Cavill and the likes. So, but that was it. That's all I've watched.
Yeah.
That's all I've watched. That's my
Wow.
ocular delights.
I like that. Immortals. That's a good film. I'm going to go back and watch that. Henry Cavill just gets brought up with his mammy on a cliff face, but he manages to grow up jacked as fuck. I don't know, but he was. I didn't see any weight
I know.
benches in that wee cliff face there, you know, but it's
Fucking.
jacked as fuck.
Oh. What about yourself, mate? What about yourself? What would you film with your oculars with?
Well, Lindsay and I have been continuing with MasterChef The Professionals, which we enjoy. I'm still dipping into the Person of Interest, Series 1. Old and new Scrubs as well. Is kind of the old Scrubs is kind of background stuff when I'm doing other things. I've seen it a million fucking times. I could play a part in some episodes. I revisited the Minecraft movie, Barbie, because we done Wolf of Wall Street last week and Margot Robbie's in it, and it's actually a fun wee film if you don't read too much into it. You know what I mean? Dungeons and Dragons again. Been watching a wee bit of Burniston on the BBC iPlayer because it's funny. And then on knowing your recommendation, but because you had watched it and because I'd watched the other two, I watched Return to Silent Hill. And it's very computer game storyboard without the gameplay in between the acts in it.
No.
And it's a bit
Right.
all over the place.
Yeah, it's just cutscenes in it.
Aye. And then the ending, as I said, just felt very Shutter Islandy. You know what I mean? But there we go. Jurassic Park Rebirth, me and the boys watched this morning before school, the whole film, because we were up that early. Just put it on and started doing my bits and pieces. And then, as I said, last week, during the week, I went to see the much acclaimed new release Project Hail Mary. And it's still sitting at 94% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's fucking great. It's really great. It's a right good, feel good film and fun and visually stunning. And when you learn about the practical effects, there was no CGI, you're like, oh, round of applause to everybody involved in that.
Oh, rub that areola tenderly.
Aye. And I'll tell you another thing, see Ryan Gosling. I've never been overly enthused by the guy. He's done a lot of films that I probably want to watch, like La La Land and all that. But he's fucking great. What an actor he is. He takes the heavy lifting of this film with dialogue. He's ably supported by a select few other people, but between him and an animatronic hand-controlled puppet, brilliant. I strongly urge everyone needs to go to the cinema and see it, make the effort, because it'll be totally worth it. But apart from that, mate, that was it. That was all.
Well, you carried that. You carried that segment there, sir.
Aye, fucking did, mate. But there we go. So last week, folks, we'll get right down to it now. After doing all our homework there, we'd picked off of Chris's list, and it was the film, as he's just told you, mistakenly picked, called Hollow Man. Tell us a wee bit about it, synopsis-wise, and who's in it and all that jazz, Christopher.
Again, I just make it up as I go. But here we are. We've got a ragtag bunch of scientists who have been tasked with making things invisible for the military. And your man there, Sebastian, he gets a bit egomaniac stuff, does it himself, and things go awry with his attitude, shall we say. So that's without giving anything away, in case you've not seen it. But it was directed by Paul Verhoeven. You've probably seen a few of his films, like Starship Troopers and all that stuff, know what I mean? So he's done films.
He was an advocate for the special effects, wasn't he?
Aye. And cast-wise, we've got Kevin Bacon, Elizabeth Shue, Josh Brolin, Big Shue, Kim Dickens, Greg Grunberg, Joey Slotnick, Mary Handel, William Devane, and Rhona Mitra.
Mm.
Aye. And budget-wise, it was $95 million, which is fucking
Insane.
massive for a
Aye.
film back then, in my opinion. And it brought back its money with $190 million. So success. But as I've already
Bizarre.
said before, it's probably not deemed that successful.
Aye. It's 100% markup really in it, so can't
Yeah,
fucking ask for any more than that, really.
that's it. Yep. But
Uh,
for some reason, on the fucking movie pages like IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes, this film has been scored unfavorably. So I don't know for why, but we'll get to that, I'm guessing, because I think IMDb it's sitting at 5.9, I'm sure,
aye.
and I think Rotten Tomatoes is going to do it fucking 23 or something. No,
Aye, I wrote it at 20, 25 combined.
aye,
So again,
it's it's really no, it's really
aye.
no. I'll tell you right now, Steve, this film was brought out today by just say that like A24, say that film studio. See if they brought this out to now. This would be fucking rave reviews out its fucking ass. I'll tell you right now, this film is 150 times better than Long Legs.
Oh,
Yeah,
short
Long
legs
Legs
is
is
better
that.
than long legs. Fuck's sake.
Aye. Whereas Long Legs up at fucking 85 or something. Know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you, mate.
It's
I'll never
it's
watch it again. I
fucking
don't think.
oh never again. Never again. I'll tell you a story about got to see Long Legs.
Tell the story,
Eight-
mate.
85 85% on Rotten Tomatoes it is, right? I was in the cinema watching that, right? And I'm still one of the fucking buffoons that turns off their phone when they go to the cinema, right? So
Same.
I couldn't find the time. So see as I looked out at my right, there was a guy checking his watch. So I went like that, like kind of got his attention, went, mate, what time's it? And fucking he's like, mate, there's 15 minutes left. Don't worry, it's nearly done. So that's your seal of approval for Long Legs. Fucking hot shite. And this
Aye.
is fucking it's 100 times fucking better than it.
As I say, Stuart, I've got to wonder. I didn't. I meant to look and I didn't to see when IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes started. Wasn't
Mm.
fucking the year 2000. I'll tell you that for a start. Maybe the 2010s or something. But it's as if everybody graded this for today, and
Aye.
maybe. But even at that, it's still unfair. Really unfair because it's not a fucking. It's not a 1 out of 4 fucking film.
No.
Definitely no.
It's it's like I read one of the reviews on it, right? And this person, whoever it was, they wrote, it just seemed like they made this film because the director and the actor had some sort of fetish. They wanted to try it. So I'm not basing all the reviews on that, but if that's the way people were in reviewing it, then they've missed the fucking point. So
Course I have. Fucking course I have. That's that reviewer's personal fucking take on it.
aye.
That's about how it made him feel. Fucking smashing. Do you not realise it's an IP for the fucking what, 20s?
Well,
1920s or something?
see as a direct comparison with this fucking film,
Pardon me.
there was a film, The Invisible Man, came out in 2020, right? It's sitting at 7.1 and 92 on Rotten Tomatoes, right? So see for that very excuse that person has gave for no liking this film, The Invisible Man does the exact same. Maybe not as rapey and all that fucking sort of stuff, but I mean, he
Uh-huh.
effectively is trying to murder this woman because she left him. Know what I mean?
I've not seen the 2021. I didn't even know there was a Hollow Man 2 follow up to
I,
this.
I, I've seen that myself. I don't think I'll be watching that.
I know, it looks even shiter. But then again, is it graded by the same fucking people? I'd imagine it
Mm,
wouldn't be as good. I don't know how they could follow on fit or whatever, but I'm
mm,
fucking interested to find out. I really am. I'm the guy
aye.
that sat and watched all the Maniac cops, know what I mean? Fuck's sake.
Aye. But like I say, I don't understand the review bombing on it, shall we say, other than people maybe no liking what they seen and all that. Know what I mean? But I mean, because see his acting and all that goes. I don't think you'll find. This is kind of labelled down as like a kind of horror fucking thriller sort of thing, isn't
Shit. Aye,
it?
it is. And by the way, let's fucking. I'll start again. Our biggest concern about this film before we rewatched it, because we hadn't watched it enough, I hadn't watched it in about fucking 20 plus years, was couldn't remember the CGI or the effects stand up and all that. And I was fucking totally fine. I thought they were great. For that time, you're going back 26 years, I thought they were fucking great. I think we've seen worse recently.
Oh, 100%. See this? It's fucking. It's like I will always go back to Ant-Man Quantum Mania because that's just fucking shite CGI, just fucking spat on screen.
It's a bad trip, innit?
This, aye, it's like this. The CGI in this is done better, I'd say, in my opinion, anyway. Because it's
100%.
fucking again, you're talking about 2000 when they're first kind of dealing with this shit, and if it falls just shy of being better than fucking Quantum Mania, that just shows you how decent it kind of stands up. Know what I mean?
Aye, 100%.
Because
Because it's only a
I
year
mean,
after fucking Phantom Menace when the effects had went to the next level. You
yeah,
know what I mean? So, great. Absolutely great.
aye. So much so anyway that this fucking film was nominated for an Oscar. So,
Mhm.
know what I mean?
Aye.
It's fucking
Mr. Verhoeven, the director, has been nominated for three for the same category. So
mm,
you can tell the guy's right into his CGI and all that stuff. But there's other
yeah,
things as well that were really good that I didn't know about. Like one of them was an anatomically correct, totally working computer model was created of Kevin Bacon's entire body, down to the last capillary. Fuck's sake. The 3D model has since been donated to scientific researchers. So it was a groundbreaking thing they done in this film, and it's still getting
yep,
like studied and lauded today. You know what I mean?
aye. I mean, there was a lot of fucking like practical like techniques and all that they had to do and all that shit. Like, because, like, obviously, if you've not seen this, right, in the beginning, there's a gorilla that's been made invisible, right, and you can only see her through the heat vision on the cameras. So, see for them to be able to see the gorilla on the camera, they had to use hair dryers on a gorilla suit, and there was a guy in a gorilla suit, and it was so they could see it on the heat vision. Know what I mean? So they had to heat it up with hair dryers. Know what I mean? It's just shit like you when you think of it. Know what I mean?
That poor guy, man.
I know, mate. He's done like aliens and fucking all that. He's done multiple costume fucking things, but he must have been like that. Fuck's sake.
Like, because you're already warm in that thing, and then cunts are blasting you with heat. It must have been like Ace Ventura and the Rhino, man.
Then I mean, there's a scene in this and all where Sebastian's dying and all that sort of stuff, and the actors need to carry his body, and they made like a metal skeleton to like the weight of a human, so that it felt like they were carrying a human. Know what I mean? And it's just shit like that. You just go, there's
Yeah.
been thought put into this.
'Cause when I read that, I looked for that when I watched the film, and you're like, aye, because they dumped the body on, and it is. It's totally heavy, man. You can tell that they struggled. Do you know what I mean? To lift that, and I'm like, attention to detail. That's brilliant. Also, during film, Kevin Bacon wore skin-tight costumes in green, blue, grey, or black to assist with the additional visual effects. Some of his castmates said that the hardest part of the role was not laughing at someone painted in black, green, blue, or grey pretending to be mean.
Because Kevin Bacon said that himself and all. He actually took the job because he thought he was only going to be doing voice work, and he didn't really have
Aye,
to do much. And it turned out to be one of the fucking hardest things he's ever done.
Big Verhoeven. No, son. You'll earn your fucking money here. Don't you worry. This isn't Footloose.
Fruitless, man. Oh, plus, again, the director and all, you get good real reactions for the actors and all that. He was hiding speakers on set and all that, and having
Remember that?
Kevin's voice beam through it and all that to get cunt startled, which, again, brilliant. Fucking.
It says here as well, Hollow Man was one of the very few films allowed to shoot directly in front of the Pentagon, with Paul Verhoeven expressing surprise that the script was approved because the themes of the United States government commissioning scientific experiments into making living beings invisible. So, aye, I find that quite funny as well. But it could be a double bluff there. I would like to do it because we're not doing it like that, no bother.
Get the Invisible Man out there and fully watch these bastards.
Aye, tell you what,
You
every
better
government I worked
surveillance.
wants an invisible soldier. Fucking let me tell you.
Well, I was talking about that, like experiments and all that. Apparently, the US used a fucking weapon in Venezuela that turned see the liquid in your head that your brain sits in. When they turn this on, it turns it up about 10 degrees or something. And fucking cunts will fucking collapsing and fucking all that shit and all that.
That's quite funny. That's life a simulation. I read a wee tiny article on one of these mad sites that I fucking fall down a rabbit hole with, and the CIA had a heart attack gun in the
Aye,
50s, and
aye.
it suddenly disappeared. You just point it at you, and it gave you a heart attack. And it's a fucking real, true, factual thing, man. Oh, Jesus.
Aye.
Could be a mad serial killer with that. Nobody would ever find you.
All right, all right. Just need to sit outside McDonald's all day. Just
Really? That guy bumps into you in the dancing. Doesn't he say sorry, spills your drink? I'm going to the toilet with you, you fucking banger.
I'd be raging, but you're sitting in the house and you lean on the button, give yourself one that.
Fall asleep at your horn. Fucking murder your family. Oh, no. Jesus.
Aye. Looking down the barrel and all that, like, how does this work? Oh, you bastard!
Oh, my head. Um, around 1 hour 15 minutes in, to achieve convincing visibility underwater, the pool scene, the effects crew made countless experiments with transparent objects and transparent molds of body parts underwater. But in the end, the entire body of Kevin Bacon, including his hair, was painted black for the scene because black gave the best contrast underwater. Fucking smashing that bit.
Oh, aye, definitely. Definitely. But there was controversy on this movie.
Oh, how? Tell me. Oh,
In the scene where Sebastian kills the dog, the scene
oh,
appeared so real to people that it was actually investigated.
really?
Aye. They had to they had to prove that it was a real dog that was killed.
Jesus Christ. Don't
So,
get me wrong, I'm not a fan of that scene myself because, like you, I love
oh
my
no.
dogs. But it's done, if you've not seen this film, through the vision of infrared.
Mm.
Imagine getting that investigated. Fuck's sake. What there? Aye, just a wee bag with fucking liquid in it, you know what I mean? It was a
Aye.
dirty bit. That scene as well, but when she finds the dog,
Aye.
she never once says how the dog died. She just went, dog's dead.
Aye. Mate. I know I mean I completely forgot all about that. So when I was watching it last night, I went, oh you fucking prick you.
Aye,
No.
aye.
I mean he's been getting up to some he gets up to some shady shit in this, right? You see that? That's fucking near the top. He should have had his fucking
Bish.
invisible balls clipped off and used as invisible paperweights for that fucking dirty bastard. Wee dog was there
Aye.
like sniffing his horn, I know what I mean?
Aye. When we explain our favourite scenes and all that, people, you'll realise why it gets so mental so quickly and all that, but we'll get into it. It might not even have been Kevin Bacon in this. He wasn't the first choice because Guy Pearce and Edward Norton were considered for the roles of Sebastian Caine as well.
Mm.
But in the end, Kevin Bacon was chosen for his ability to be both charming and diabolical. Aye.
That worked. As well as that, it also might have not been Miss Big Shue. Big Shue has J-Lo was actually considered for that role, but I'm glad she didn't get it
So am I, like Elizabeth Shue.
because she would have told on her reputation after that stellar performance in Anaconda. I mean, acting peaked at that fucking movie. I'm telling you, the world's never
Aye.
been the same since that movie.
No. How
That
her
was
and
glass
Cubes
ceiling.
how her and Cubes never got the Oscars that year, I'll go to my grave disappointed about
Uh,
that.
oh fucking hell, man! Oh, it's not right. It's not right.
She acted a lot different when I get my big snake out in front of her, I'll tell you. That's what the same there.
So somebody say she would recoiled. Hey, snake jokes.
Snake jokes.
But
Slithering house. Oh dear. When the
but
crew carries, you've already said that about the endoskeleton. Endoskeleton, what am
yeah.
I talking about? Fuck's sake. Um,
And then just
I know,
that's that fucking Jurassic Park on the brain, man.
I know. See when I said there are people about the nomination for an Oscar for visual effects, the other couple of films that Verhoeven done, Verhoeven, was Total Recall and, like Chris said earlier on, Starship Troopers. So there we go, just for content. No.
Why? Why? But you see the special effects of this, mate. Proper nod to it. Let's see you fucking obviously when he goes Tonto in the film, see just the like the pool scene and all that you said, and obviously the steam and the fucking extinguisher and all that. So you just see him, even when he's just sitting, see with the hood up. See when he puts like a blanket in him. It's fucking brilliant, man.
Oh, we'll get to it. I'll tell you one of my freakiest bits in it. That I think's freaky, obviously. Aye, Craig. Aye, that's it. Don't say freaked again. No, I said it again. It's brilliant, mate. A nod to the special effects is fucking smashing, and you're aware very early on of what you're in for because it just opens with that rat. Know what I mean?
Aye, aye, mate. That's fucking. See even that, mate. That's well done. And when
Aye.
fucking see when Josh Brolin gets buttoned the horn and all, it's class. It's mate. I was like going, oh, is this going to be fucking getting into this, man? Because like I says, mate. See, last time I seen this, it was on a videotape, right?
Aye, see.
And I remember at the time going, this is fucking amazing. Look the things they can do, man. This is fucking real. I knew this. I knew this was a fucking.
Aye,
And then
definitely, 100%. I'm there with you.
watching it, aye, you're like, I fucking like, stood up. You know what I mean? You're like, this. It's just brilliant, man. Fucking
It's
even the
so good.
like they've already like spoke about like the anatomy bits and all that, but it's like see when like fucking the gorilla's coming back for being invisible, and then when he's like kind of disintegrating to being invisible, it's fucking just seeing the layers and layers of shit. You're like, it's fucking
Aye.
amazing.
Why not? Why not? Let's tap into it right now. What is a couple of your best bits, mate?
Oh, what I just says, mate, the fucking see him
Visible.
gone invisible. Aye, just fucking completely disappearing. Just the layers. Just aye. Again, you're just watching it, fucking in pure amazement.
It's stunning. Absolutely stunning. Even down to the wee bit of the kind of fucking unskinned Bobby on him, you know what I mean? This wee fucking beef olive just fell out the butcher's shelf. You're like, was there any need for that? Either was. I noticed.
Oh, funny as fuck, man. So man, but like, young man, make sure it's big. Well, how big? Like, just half a leg, half a leg. I mean, fucking, give me that honour, will you?
Aye, fucking right. I might be known as a tripod after this.
I mean, even see the one with the gorilla when they're like bringing it back. See when they start hitting it with the paddles and all that, and it's like you're seeing the skeleton and all the organs on it, but then when they hit it with the shock paddles and the skin and the fur all comes back like kind of fleetingly. You're like, that's fucking, it's cool as fuck, man.
It's, it's amazing. Absolutely amazing because obviously you start questioning the science there about it reanimating, but it's no reanimating. It's because electricity is in every single cell of its body at that split second.
Mm.
And then all the while, as you say, mate, it's steadily fucking growing back, like insides, then the bones and the skin and the muscle and all that. The attention to detail is fucking smashing. I wish I could have had a 75-inch telly and put it on that just to sit and watch it because it was great, absolutely great. I loved it, man.
Mm. Yeah, no, it was, man. So again, it was I think I was more apprehensive about watching with this, and I seen them and I went, aye, they still do the business. You know what I mean? So,
Because we mentioned at the start, the rat gets put into a cage and you don't know, well, you don't know if you've watched it, there's something else in there, but it's invisible. And the rat's just looking about because it senses something, and then all of a sudden you see its stomach contracting. It's an invisible horn grip that's picked it up, and then half the rat goes missing, and then you just see these bloody set of fangs and teeth. You're like,
uh,
oh, right, let's
it's,
go. Let's get into this. This is
yeah,
something's
it's
happening
good
here.
shit, man.
Mm,
Aye. Even like fucking one of mine, I was like the fucking assuming obviously Josh Brolin's going to inject it with something, obviously a tranquilizer, and you just see the fucking bite out his horn, and you're just fucking catches you unawares because it just happens that quick. Know what I mean? You're like, oh shit.
don't get me wrong, the anxiety was ripping at me when it just tells her to calm down, and then he goes into the cage. He's selling him like, "What are you doing, mate? Fucking hell, come on, Jesus!"
Oh, amazing, man.
He's the worst.
Yeah,
He's the worst shot in the fucking film, by the way. Josh Brolin couldn't hit a
aye.
fucking banjo with a cow's arse, or is it all the way around? Couldn't hit a cow's arse with a banjo.
But yeah, nice. Even by the man, see when obviously when Sebastian has went Tonto, see the blood scene. Well, obviously she's threw blood with the flare so she can see his footprints and all that. And then she throws the blood on him. See that bit? That's fucking harrowing. See just the blood on his body and his hair and all that, and you're like, fucking, that's freaky shit, man.
Yeah. Aye. 'Cause see when I was watching this, I know it was dawning on me every single time. He's fucking naked.
Aye.
Just cut a bit bollock. Know what I mean? It's fucking weird, man. Um, some of mine as well. It's very, very. Again, it's a nod to the effects, and it's very, very fleeting, I suppose. It's when she thinks she's in her house, big Shue, thinks she's in her house,
Aye.
and she flings the sheet up, and you think it's just going to land, and you just get a heat shape, and then that disappears, and you're like,
Aye.
oh! But rather than get the fuck out of there, she phones the office. Where is he? Ah, he's sleeping. He's there. I can see him. You know what I mean? Because he's rigged the
Yes.
cameras to make it look like he's still in his bed under the infrared. Nobody actually
Aye.
thinks to walk in that door just there to make sure the blankets are got an invisible body in them.
Yeah,
Provided
he's a fucking deviant.
is a David. I suppose we should. One of my favourite scenes is the most harrowing one. It's the one you realise that he's fucking snapped. Is when he goes across the way to the neighbour's house, who's a
Mm.
very handsome woman. Let me tell you, and he's been watching her for probably ages through the blinds as she's getting undressed, and then she always shuts the blinds. But this time, he just thinks to himself, nobody will know, and that's your like that. He's fucking, he's sanctioned that
Aye.
in his own heat.
Yeah, he's went off the fucking deep end. Because again, I don't know if that's what Kant's kind of thought that this is a director not having a fucking because it's more like right. I think it's more suggesting let's see what people can get up to when they know nobody can see them. What
Mm-hmm.
would they do? No, I
I'd
mean,
just be the guy.
and
I'd be that guy out of Tune the Fat, visible boss,
drinking pish.
depending on it. But no, see that person that said that, mate. They've obviously fucking totally forgot that we get told very early on in the film about the behavioural traits of the serum. So
Mm.
everything that was getting injected with this serum was showing signs of increased aggression and different
Yeah,
behaviour. So it had side effects like a bit of a rage virus in it. You know what I mean?
that's it. Because like the gorilla, obviously it's like fucking Josh Brolin goes into the cage and all that, and you're like, "What are you doing, you mad bastard?" But obviously, time's gone past. He could do that, no bother. and then even the wee dog that Sebastian ends up killing. Know what I mean? It's invisible, it doesn't say fuck all, but as time goes on, it starts yapping and barking at everybody. So there's like kind of signs there, but I don't know at all if it's just Sebastian and all was just a dick. Because I
He was
think it
definitely
was,
an
aye,
egomaniac, wasn't he? With a god
is it? Because
complex, he said that himself.
that's exactly it. Know what I mean? And it's just like all this power he's got and all that, and fucking stuff like that. Know what I mean? So it was, I guess it's like a kind of mix of both, but
Mhm.
he just goes fucking proper fucking Tonto. I mean, because even I suppose it's kind of fucking childish, but see why the good scenes and all when he's sitting in traffic and the two wee Waynes are looking in the motor at him and all that, and he's got latex skin and all that on, and fucking takes his sunglasses off, and he's no eyeballs and no mouth and all that, and he's just like at the Waynes and they're fucking shiting themselves. Know what I mean? But it's just, aye, I'm a bad guy.
Aye. It's that slow burn of becoming a fucking dickhead like Superman 3 when he gets exposed to the Hoffa kryptonite, starts becoming a pure dick, man. It's like, yeah, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. What else have I put down here as favourite scenes? We kind of touched on it lightly, the failed reversal attempt. So they've got to try and bring Sebastian back to being animated, and it fails. And it's quite dramatic because you can see him, or what's shown of him, he's half animated again, taking a heart attack and all that, and
Yeah.
convulsing and hooking someday, and you're like, oh, this is fucking powerful, man.
Mm,
It's good.
that's it. Nearly gets all the way there, doesn't it? And then you start seeing the decay again. Like the skin fucking coming off and the muscle and all that disappearing again, and it's like, oh dear.
Aye, definitely.
Because as well as that, and honestly, what we're talking about, like the behavioural change and all that, it was only supposed to be in it fucking what 2 days or something, and then it ends up fucking 10 days, and then fucking 2 weeks and all this shit. And like all the while I know, he couldn't really sleep either because his eyelids were transparent. Know what I mean? So he couldn't even shut his eyes, and it's like
Aye,
it sounds a bit like Doctor that.
it does. But I came up with a way around that. See if I put an eye mask on, no bother. They go to sleep, no bother.
True,
There we
true,
go.
true.
Some scientist that cunt was. Jesus.
Aye. But
Fucking
another one,
flare mopper here.
another scene I was saying it'll be the last one for me. See the one he's on top of the pipe
Oh,
and he starts choking that boy and fucking like Brolin shoots at the pipes and you only see him through the steam and you're like, oh, that's fucking quite harrowing that. But then he throws that poor bastard down and he busts his jugular, you're going, this this has taken a turn.
right. See, like you, mate, I'd forgot about so much of this movie. That was one of them. I was like, oh, you bastard, you. Oh, Jesus. But you're right. See him being suspended in the air above, just below that pipe before you can see Sebastian. It's fucking because his neck and his face is again fucking smashing the way they done that. Absolutely brilliant.
Aye, brilliant man. It's brilliant. Again, mate, a lot of my favourite scenes in this are obviously nods to the special effects and all that. Because they were, you know what I mean? But that was the focal point of the fucking film. Let's
Aye.
get through.
And it's a good scene to highlight, mate, because that's when the film becomes action based, and then
Mm,
thereafter, that total last act of the movie is fucking great. It's brilliant.
yeah.
There's explosions, murders, deaths, trauma, fucking everything in it, man. It's great, and some cracking acting, especially by the Shue, big Shue.
Exactly. Oh, mate, but see, again, Scary Movie 2 used this in some of its parody stuff, and there's bits I just couldn't unsee. Like, see when you've got um, Shue and Brolin in the big freezer, mate, I just couldn't get the Scary Movie bit out of my mind. Because obviously I know everybody, by the way, everybody in this is uber smart, right? You have to get on board that they're super duper smart, right? But she gets stuck in a big freezer and then makes an industrial magnet to escape. But I remember see Scary Movies 2 parody it, mate. Sydney builds a fucking bulldozer to get out the fridge. I was like,
Aye,
you're right.
aye. So it was like Hollow Man spliced with the A Team. Because the A-team are getting locked up in fucking sheds with power tools and diggers and welders and all that, man.
Oh,
Oh, it was MacGyver on
but
the
it's
fucking
aye.
lumps.
But MacGyver on correct.
Mm.
Oh, but it was a mighty wound that Josh has got. Know what I mean? And then I don't know what her solution is either. And he goes, "How bad is it?" And then she sticks her fingers in and just widens it. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Aye, aye. She says you've not hurt any major things. So was that what you were checking there? You had to put your fingers inside the guy to make sure that everything inside him wasn't burst.
Uh,
Oh, hen, I don't
just
like your
a wee
fucking.
temperature check there. Like, Jesus.
Aye, you fucking kinky bastard, you. Because he was in your hole, you just had to get in one of his, you dirty bastard, big shoe.
Plus.
Aye, it's great, mate.
Oh,
There's that. There's the freezer. I think that was quite clever, actually. Quite well written the way she done that, and got
aye.
the magnet slided, the lock slided across and all that. That was good. There's
Mm,
obviously the fucking dough ball moment, right, where they're all it's lockdown in the lab. They get into that bit where he's no in, and she puts down the lock. He can't get in there. It's not an override
mm,
thing either. It's a manual lock. If they all stay in there, I suppose they fucking blew them up, but they're all
aye.
safe for that wee while before they can formulate a plan. They then decide to go out and look for Blood Girl. Open the doors, everybody go their own way, you know what I mean?
Mm.
Hey, split up, that's a good idea.
Is it? It's eyes. If nobody starts acting like a buffoon in these films, nobody dies. You know what I mean?
It's all, aye. It's also
It's the old
imperative to the
cliche, innit?
fact, aye, Sebastian just becomes a rampaging murderer, and then it's just like death
Mm,
after death, and you're like, oh, they're all sore.
aye.
Every one of them's sore.
Oh, aye, it's not a good passing by anybody. But even that's what I'm talking about now. And I know I've said this many a time. The bad guy was a bad guy. There was like no right or reason for why he became that way. Know what I mean? And so it was like everybody, the audience, not nah, we don't like this guy. This guy that can't succeed. That's the way bad guys were supposed to be.
Exactly.
know what I mean?
Prop, aye.
Fucking
Proper word that isn't used very often. Villain. Know what I mean? He
aye,
was.
aye, fucking killing the dog
See
for no
them,
reason.
see, aye, horrible. It was only closely followed by the worst death, which I think is Blood Girl's, right? Because he knocks her out and then he fucking strangles her. You know what I mean? You're
Mm,
like, oh, oh, you're on a mission, mate. You're fucking.
aye.
You'd have left her there unconscious and she could have been blown up in your plan, but no, you had to just choke her to fucking death. I'm like, Jesus.
He's a bad man. He's a bad man. But it's again, like we were talking about this and all before we started doing this. Fucking, I completely forgot fucking Josh Brolin was in this. See, for some reason, I had Dean Caine in my head.
Aye.
Anybody who doesn't know Dean Caine, he used to be Superman.
Aye. Fucking he was busy with Terry Hatcher at that time. I loved that show.
Aye, aye. I bet you did.
I did, but it's horrible to watch back now. If you ever see clips of it now, you're like,
It really is. I
that's
caught a wee
definitely
bit with something and I'm going, oh.
100% late 90s Saturday afternoon television. Aye, well, you're checking teletext to see the score with Rangers, you know what I mean? That was on.
The cape is like a fucking hanky. Like,
Mad shiny suit, pure shiny. It's like
I don't
Spider-Man's
know.
in it. It's like Spider-Man's fucking material. A couple of quick nods to a couple of scenes before we go into quotes, mate. For me, the flamethrower attack by Big Shue on him, the effects again are smashing. Bits of him
Aye.
burning and then flaking away and all that. It's done
Mm.
superbly. But she did use the smallest gas canister in the fucking world. Do you know what I mean? I've had aerosols that last longer than that fucking thing.
I know, I know.
And
But even then,
then,
it leads to that bit, see when the sprinklers come on and all that, I know. It's fucking smashing.
oh, definitely. Him coming through the smoke and all that as well. The
Aye.
CO2 canisters. And we mentioned it back in the trivia, the swimming pool scene where he goes to the leader of the government's fucking funding
Aye.
to go and silence him at his own house. Just throws him into the pool, drowns him, man. That's awesome.
Aye. Oh, mate, it's superb, man. Again, it was by them. I'm going, oh, is this going to fucking look horrific? And it didn't. know what I mean? And it was even
No.
like you could see when you looked at it, you could actually see like Kevin Bacon, see the like Sebastian's hair being highlighted, and you're going,
Aye.
that's mega, know what I mean? And it moves and all that shit. It's not like fucking Lego hair, know what I mean?
No.
It's just
Unless we done the homework for it, I would never have known how they done that. And
no.
as we know now, the guy, it was fully painted in black and then went over
Yep.
by computer CGI. Amazing. That must have took fucking months and months and months to do. That one scene.
Yeah, I know. Fucking brutally long. I mean, even then, I know. Kevin Bacon. What do you think of Kevin Bacon? Acting wise, not it.
I don't mind him, but he is not the world's greatest actor for me. See
Yeah.
Tim, I mate Tim, Native Origins Tim, he fucking can't stand him. Hates him with a passion. Every now and again, just to annoy Tim, I'll send him a photo of Kevin Bacon just to get a reaction at him. It's either Kevin Bacon or Alf. He fucking hates Alf. He's scared of Alf, doesn't like him. Fucking mad alien eats cats, know what I mean?
Scared the hell.
Doesn't like him. I mean Kevin Bacon.
Everybody else like, what's your most irrational fear? Oh, vampires and fucking werewolves. Not what about you? Alf.
But Kevin Bacon, some of the things he's been in have been very well written, good films and all that,
Mm.
and he's in it, and he gets pass marks and kudos for that. Do you know what his probably best role is? See Sleepers, and he's the fucking
Aye.
rapey
Aye, that
prison guard.
horrible cunt, I know, man.
He can play that part well. So
Aye.
I don't mind him, mate, but I wouldn't. I don't think he's the greatest. Would you
Mm.
think?
No, I'm on board with you, mate. I don't mind him. I'll watch stuff he's in. I don't know, it's just might be just the likability, you know what I mean? Because it's like I was saying to you, like, maybe we were talking about Patrick Swayze,
Aye,
how Patrick Swayze was fucking mega, and then it just dropped off. Whereas like Kevin Bacon's got kind of steadily continued. Know what I mean? He's fucking like he's got a TV show at the moment, isn't it? Is it fucking the Repo Man or something? Where he's at fucking
right, aye,
hunting demons and all that shit. He was in
aye.
R.I.P.D.
Oh,
This.
mate.
He was in another one, the following another TV series. I thought that was all right. So he's
Well,
like,
that's it. Aye, you're right. You're quite right about him. He did have two, what we say, quiet periods because after Footloose, he was part of the kind of Brat Pack era, right? After
uh,
Footloose, he was getting kind of young roles, and then there was a sabbatical for a while, and then came back into things in the 90s again. This being one of them, obviously 2000.
mm,
But after this, he had a couple more films, and then again he had a wee hiatus, and it was the following that brought him back to prominence. And that first
uh,
series of the following was fucking great. Wasn't just him; it
oh,
was great in it, but everybody, the
uh,
whole storyline and all that. Series after that weren't great, right enough, but
uh.
that was
'Cause he done
smashing.
another film years ago, and was it Star of Echoes or something? I
Oh,
like
aye,
that and all.
aye.
Know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
I'm just curious. Know what I mean? Like he's because obviously, like you said, he's no the greatest of actors, but because even he was in fucking X-Men First Class.
Yes,
Sebastian Shaw.
he was good in that, wasn't he?
Aye,
Aye.
so it's like, but again, aye. No, it's just gauging your opinion, mate. Because it
I do
isn't
think
like
I do think he plays the bad guy very well. I love
mm,
R.I.P.D. Fucking love it. Can't wait till we do it. It's on my list. Don't apologise for it.
uh,
That's another one that gets a fucking bad write up by the critics, but I love it.
mm, aye, aye. That's a good film. But lines, mate.
Lines.
Have you
I will give
did
you.
you write the Superman joke?
I did. I was going to tell you that's going to be my first one to get it right out the road. Right. So Sebastian's just. They'd walk down the corridor for him to be invisibled for the first time, and he's obviously off the cuff, no getting a fuck. I don't mind. I'm going to do this. I don't care. And he's trying to. I think he's trying to calm down everybody else because they're all worried sick. You know what I mean? And for the sake of the people who haven't watched this, he's told his team that it was approved for human trials, and he fucking wasn't. But anyway, he says to Matt, hey, did you ever hear the one about Superman and Wonder Woman? It's like, stop clowning around, Sebastian. Come on. And he's like, fucking, where is it again? No, come on, it's good. Superman, he's flying around Metropolis and he's horny as hell, right? He's checking out the rooftops and all of a sudden he sees Wonder Woman. sunning herself on a roof of this Justice League. I mean, she's lying there, butt naked and spread eagle. Looks like she wanna get fucked, right? So Superman starts thinking to himself, man, I gotta get some of that Wonder Pussy, because that's how Superman talks, no? Then he realises, oh, here, I can fly down, do a little fast pumping, and be gone before she even knows it. So because he's Superman, he's faster than the speed of the bullet, right? So Superman swoops down, fucks her so quick she doesn't even see him. Wonder Woman then sits up and says, what the fuck was that? And then the Invisible Man says, I don't know, but my arse is killing me. That's funny, right? Aye. So that was his joke. And it was quite good. And he delivered it well. He acted
Right.
it well. Because he was walking and talking. So good.
Uh, glad for Sebastian. You know what, Matt? It's amazing what you can do when you don't have to look at yourself in the mirror anymore. Oh, deep.
Doo-doo-dee-dee-doo. Aye. Fucking, you're a creepy bastard. Matt, this is an ode to his fucking God complex. He says, my fifth grade teacher told me that genius is the ability to go from A to D without having to go through B and C. That's Matt says this. Sebastian can do that, but for me, I've got to have the B and C. So he's alluding to the fact that he hates him for his genius because he can just
Mm.
get a problem and know the solution without doing the work in between. And he fucking hates him for it because us average scientists have to get there. You know what I mean?
We need to do the what?
Aye.
One between Matt and Sebastian. Matt, any last words? Sebastian, yeah. If I die, pretend the last words I said were real deep and clever.
Aye. That's good, that one. Yeah. Mad Carter's looking at a fucking Playboy. He's like, oh, I'd suck my tits right off of you. Pure Glaswegian in an American accent, he done it. It's great.
Uh, the scene where Sebastian's about to become invisible and he takes his clothes off, and all the lassies smirk and laugh, and he goes, "Ladies, please, this is science."
I know. Fucking Bobby. Linda, but when Sebastian wakes her up in the middle of the night to tell her that he's found the gene and all that. Sebastian, do you have any idea what time it is? He went, Da Vinci never slept. Says it was a waste of time.
Oh well. Yeah, again with Sebastian, how many times have I to tell you, Frank, you're not God. I am. Oh, oh.
What has two thumbs and is fucking awesome? This guy.
Oh.
um, was another one I wrote down there. It was Janice and Frank, and Janice says, "What was the clientele like?" Frank says, "The guy comes up to me and says, I like my woman like I like my coffee." Janice went, "People still use that line." Frank, "Maybe it's meant to be cold and bitter." Janice just says, "Aye, very funny." Like you, know what I mean? Fucking, because she is. She's a
Well,
wee.
I've actually got I've got one here for Janice and Frank. If it is a snuff film, I've got dibs on his Porsche. Frank, Janice, how can you say that? Janice, sorry, Frank, the Porsche is mine.
Exactly.
Oh,
There is a lot of like one-liners and good dialogue in this, mate. But that was all I wrote down. So I
same
did.
with me, mate. But see what we'll talk about and all that the film amps up and Sebastian goes tonto and starts killing everybody. The film's quick to finish, and
Mhm. Aye, there's a big build-up. It's needed, but in it, you need to understand the process, and you need to see the decline in his buzzword mental health. Fucking buzzword since 2019. Jesus Christ, or buzzwords. Sorry, people. Oh, it's two words.
uh,
Aye. So, but it isn't slow for it. It's not done in a
no.
slow way where you're getting bored or you're getting, when's this going to kick off? When's it going to do a bit? And again, it was a great watch for me, like you, because I'd forgot so much about it. Fucking forgot Josh Brolin was in it. Forgot about the Doug. Forgot about the big game fawn and stabbing his neck on a bit of metal and stuff like that. But also forgot, I had it in my mind that when he went across to the neighbour's house and raped her, I thought he killed her, but he never. So I was very
Mm.
pleasantly surprised she wasn't dead. and a bit fucking harrowed at seeing her lying there with bruises on her. And then I noticed how calmly and slowly he sat up and off her bed and just sauntered out her house.
Mm.
And then I'm sitting there, the next scene's already started, and I'm like, what's that lassie think's happened to her? She knows what it
I know.
feels like, but what done it? Who done it? Did you watch Amityville fucking just before it?
That's what I mean. It's disturbing that scene, man, because it's obviously rape scenes are fucking bad already, man. But
100%.
do you think like a fucking mad ghost or something has done it? No, I mean it's fucking. It's as the delve into fucking madness and seediness. Know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, because he's already fucking peeped about and fucking grabbed that fucking lassie with a tit and all that. Know what I mean? And it's like, so as I'm wondering, I suppose it's the question: did the serum make him worse, or was he already bad? Know what I mean? So it's like,
Did it heighten his already inflated ego and god complex and sinister nature? Aye, all of the above probably,
mm,
mate. But all we know is that he just becomes a fucking bad person. And like you said, we all want him dead before he kills everybody
aye.
and gets away with it. But aye, again, back to the rape scene, or grape, as you can say on the line. Again, I had more questions. I'm like, who does she tell? How does she tell them? Is she
Aye.
pregnant? Is she going to have a wee invisible baby? It's fucking.
Damn it.
That's saying a good film. That's saying a good movie. Writing, it makes you ask questions that don't mean fuck all in the grander scheme of the movie. But aye, it was paced brilliantly, mate. I thought it 1 hour and 50 something. It's on for
Mhm.
it's not, it doesn't hit the 2 hour mark, and it's not a long film. It was great rewatch, and I'm glad you fucked up your selection last week. Quite honestly,
Aye. No, again, mate, it was typical of the film was run about the time, know what I mean? They weren't they fucking like grand spectacular and all that, but they were entertaining things, know what I mean? And
aye.
like I
And by
says,
the way, I know it wasn't the '90s, right? It's just missed the '90s, but it ended like a '90s movie. Two of them
100%.
blankets around them, back in ambulance, credits.
That's it.
That's it.
Aye, there's no
What next?
whimsical. I
Aye,
know what I mean? Or like fucking she's sitting in the house and the next thing the door opens and all that, and it's like, oh, is it? Is it no? Did they survive? Like, know what I mean? It's just not. It's fucking. It's done. It's done. It's over.
aye.
It's fucking. Know what I mean? But aye, aye. Pleasantly surprised that it still kind of stood up. Know what I mean? So like I say, last time I seen it, it was genuinely on a videotape, and like I've already said, if this were to come out by I don't know Studio A24 or something that's getting all the plaudits for bringing out kind of horror-y, kind of off the cuff kind of films. It'd be up there with people, know what I mean? People would be raving and ranting about it. But
The next 10 movies that are going to come out written by the producers of Weapons.
that's it.
Fucking
Well, like I've already said, right? I've seen Weapons, right? And it's been gave awards and lauded and all that. And it didn't date for me. Know what I mean? It's
gotta
no,
watch it. I need to watch it. Is Josh
aye,
Brolin in that or not?
he's in that and all. Yeah. But, but I mean, well, there you go. Technically, Sebastian Shaw fought Thanos in this and all. So,
True.
using the
See my
powers of the
last.
Invisible Woman.
Aye. See my last kind of kudos to this movie that I could probably say. See if they did try and remake this today. I don't think they could do much better with the fucking visual CGI.
Aye, I know. That's it. Again, like you, I've watched the Invisible Man once. I probably need to watch it again since I brought it up. Know what I mean? But
Who plays him?
aye, I can't remember.
Maybe I
I
know.
remember, it's more the woman in the film. She gets more of the screen time, so to speak.
Others.
Elizabeth Moss.
All right,
Not
aye, aye.
Elizabeth. So, know what I mean? But aye, I'll need to get another watch because I think it's
Aye.
more for a lack of saying it. See the neighbour that gets raped. It's more her story. Know what I mean? Than it is. you seeing what's going on and all that. And if I remember right, it's actually a suit he's got. It's not a it's not like a sciencey thing. That
Right, okay. I'll give that a watch then. I've never seen it. So,
uh,
see the Invisible Man kind of IP, as it were. It's one everybody knows. It's famous, but it's not been tapped into a lot, isn't it? Though?
no, not really. I think there's like three films. I think this, the 2021, and the original. So
Because I don't think you can date without tapping into the fucking sinister side of it.
what is it? Well, it's another question. What will people get up to when they don't think they're being watched? And I've seen that with the job we do. You know what I mean? What people get up to when they don't think they're being watched, and it's very different behaviour.
Mhm.
So, know
Aye.
what I mean?
The only other thing I can think of the Invisible Man, and I know he was in no Hammer Horror, but like 20s,
Uh,
30s, 40s, black and whites and all that kind of stuff. The Invisible Man! Da-da-da.
mm,
It's like the Mummy and all that, Dracula. The only other thing I can remember him being in is the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen in it.
aye.
Good
And
guy in
even
that.
then, aye. But even then, he's went round and he's knocked everything off people. Know what I mean?
Aye.
So it's like even then, there's a bit of dodginess about him. But
What do
aye,
you give it out of 10, mate?
I'm being honest, mate. I'm going to get a 7. I was going to get a 6, but then aye, a 7 for me
Aye.
because it's it's
Mhm.
it's not a shite film. It's
Aye, it's no.
no, I mean it's
I was,
it's not to the point it's bad. If it's bad, I'll I'll be below 5 if it's a bad. But see if it's watchable, it's not a terrible film. It at least gets a 6. But this isn't a terrible film, in my opinion, anyway.
no, you're right. I'm totally. There with you. I looked back at my ImDb and I gave it a 6 and I bumped it up to a 7. I done the cardinal thing, the mistake, which I graded it on what I remembered or didn't remember seeing on IMDb, which was
Mm.
wrong. I'm going to start fucking rewatching these movies again to make sure my score's accurate and all that kind of stuff. So a 7 as well. Totally, totally watchable. Probably watch it again actually. And it's made me wanting to watch Hollow Man 2 and Invisible Man, which I'll probably do. So there we go. Now, last question before we go into movie bingo, which is viewer's choice this week. Last question on the movie or the ethos. What would be the first thing you would do if you had invisibility for an hour? What would be the first thing you did? It was uncouth as you went, by the way. I don't expect you to do what you done right enough, but
I just I don't know, mate. I'm trying to think of something no sinister, but I don't know, mate. I don't know. I'd maybe sneak into the Coca-Cola factory and find out the secret recipe, and then just make myself a millionaire, a billionaire.
but that's not a vault in it. That's not fucking one of the most secure
Aye,
vaults on the planet Earth, apparently.
aye.
Ah, that's a quick hour, mate. Need to fucking, as I say to you in the work, I
All
probably
right. Oh,
spend.
I didn't hear the all part. Um, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
As I say to you, I would spend a small chunk of the time just walking up to people and whispering in their ear, going, do you know what I mean? I'd do that. I'd get shits and gigs out of that, man. And then I would steal some sort of money. Definitely some sort of money. Or the means to get money. I don't care. I'm a bad bastard. Sorry, people, but
In
aye.
fact, I think I maybe know what I would do. I think I would maybe go into an office block and I would take all the pool signs afterwards and put push ones there so people are just forever fucking up. See,
Aye.
just an inconvenient thing, know what I mean?
Aye. Aye, aye. Just to annoy people, just sit back and go, fucking losers. Eat your Chris.
Uh, mate, I'm telling you, man, just see Dark Strike like that, just fucking, uh,
So there you go,
just
people. That
childish
was
mindset.
the 2000 movie Hollow Man starring Kevin Bacon, Big Shue and Josh Brolin, among others. 2 sevens out of 10, 14 out of 20. We hope you've seen it before. If you have, let us know what you think. If you haven't, give it a watch. You will be surprised, and I think you'll be pleased. Unless you're easily triggered, because you're triggered. But this week, folks, it is viewer's choice from the list, which Chris is going to pick. He's going to get in blind. I'm going to give him some numbers. He's going to pick one. It's going to be one of yours. And we're going to have a good time with it. So let me get my wee list up here. Dooby 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 quack quack. Right, we have numbers 1 to 13 again, because somebody else added in. So, pick a number, any number, to say
I
what it.
will go for number 7.
Number 7, eh? It's another suggestion by our pal Ian DL, who won one of our t-shirts, and he has put in a suggestion of Casualties of War.
Oh,
It's no ringing
I
a
think I
bell for
watched.
me now.
I think I watched that recently. Is that the one with fucking Michael J. Fox?
I don't know. I know I've seen it, but it's no ringing a bell.
Yes. I watched this for the first time very recently. Casualties of War with uh, Sean Penn and Michael J. Fox.
Right.
Yeah,
I've not seen that
Vietnam.
in a million years.
And again, the movie consists of a rape. So it's fuck.
Oh, I don't remember that.
There's a theme developing here.
Aye. Fuck it. I'm just, we're not a pair, but a collective of fucking seedy bastards. So we are. No, I don't remember that. Aye, look
By
forward
the
to
way,
it.
it's just not to say the universe is correcting itself right before people go, that's a bit fucking wide in the mark, but the Bridges of Madison County, Wolf of Wall Street, Hollow Man,
Casualties of War.
Casualties of War.
Join us a fortnight for the centipede, human centipede.
Oh, fuck's sake, man.
Or the fucking, what
Aye.
is it, that one? The Czechoslovakian movie? Or the Slovak movie?
Nah, the
Can't remember.
Serbian movie or something, that's just fucking. That is
Never
just
seen it.
a creepy bastard making a fucking fetish film, I think.
Yeah, I don't want to
But,
see it.
aye.
So there we go, folks. Ian DL, you have been picked once again, plucked from the annals. James Patterson will be fucking raging, because he was, I'll say he wasn't far away from number 7, that's all I'll say. But he'll
Oh!
be raging. So what's his one? He put in Inception.
Inception, that's
Don't know how you forgot, he fucking mentions it every 3 days. So he does. And it's
aye.
not like James to be angry, so I'm sorry for disappointing you this week, James.
Uh, but aye, again, for me, thanks everybody for listening, liking, sharing, and all that. Yeah.
Aye.
Hope you're still
Hop on the
enjoying
good
it.
foot. Hop on the good foot and do the bad thing with all the socials. Like, share, definitely share, people. There's people out there that crave this and they don't know it yet. They do. They've not had that first fucking taste or something that they didn't know they wanted, and they want many.
Mm.
So get it shared with somebody you might think might like it. And we'll be back next week with Casualties of War. I'm saying next week, we're Monday to Thursday. Aye. We'll maybe put it a wee bit later on the Friday if we manage to do it on the Friday. So it'll be Good Friday as well.
Good Friday. Good Friday.
Aye. Fridays are generally no bad, but this is a
Ah,
Jesus Friday. I'm about to get
it's
Christianity
for
back out
Jesus
there,
Friday.
back in the fucking map. Albeit it wasn't good for him that particular Friday. It wasn't
No,
great
it
for
was
him at
not.
all. It was good for us, but aye, we'll get the recording and release done hopefully on the same day as it's our first day off, and I've got no wins and all because they're going to Blackpool with their mammy. If they
Mm.
behave themselves, because they've not
Ah.
been great this past week, but they've been good last night and today. I don't know why I'm telling everybody my fucking parental problems here, but
I just got an image of you doing fucking Samuel Jackson's speech, and I will rain down upon thee.
we'll replace Brett on the couch shiting it with 2 7-year-olds laughing at you. You know what I mean? Oh, you're lucky we're not allowed to hit Wayne's anymore. Because you'd have been, in fact, you'd been picked up like that with Yorkie Doug in Hollow Man, battered about the place. Holy kid.
Oh, disclaimer: no children were harmed in the recording of this podcast.
Aye, no yet. No, they weren't because they're at school right now, so that's how they weren't harmed. But before we go, mate, have you got anything you're going to definitely watch this week before you come back and tell us about it next week?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. See, like me, mate, I just pluck films out of the ether. You know what I mean? It's can never predict it.
Anything
So,
new you're excited to see?
but I think I'm most looking forward to is Odyssey.
Aye.
So, is that maybe June 3, because that looks no bad. The trailer looked no bad. So, that's aye.
Still kind of in my head. I need to watch 1 and 2 again.
Aye. But Spider-Man, like, I've raised my concerns, but we'll see. So,
Now the most watched trailer in movie history.
I know,
Over 1 billion views.
mental in it.
People are excited. But there you go. Spider-Man wasn't even the well, he was the OG of Marvel, wasn't he? It was Iron Man, it wasn't
Aye,
he? And he became fucking huge. But there we go.
that's it.
Thanks for listening, folks. Thanks for watching if you did. And keep coming back to us with suggestions and comments and funny stuff. And we really do appreciate it because we're doing this a while now. We're doing this a while.
Yes, yes, yes. It's always nice to hear from you, but you're watching and all that stuff, what you're enjoying, what you're not enjoying.
We're not doing it for free either. It costs us money to put this out there, so I'm not casting up or anything, you know what I mean? But if you want to fling a couple of fivers our way, we fucking greatly appreciate it.
Aye, but aye. Till next time. See you and hope you're
Yes,
enjoying your ocular delights.
definitely. I'm away for a sunbed because I look like fucking Casper's
Oh,
ghost
aye,
the
you're
other
looking
day.
awfully fucking vampire. Fucking.
Fucking windows open, sun shining right in the side of me, and I'm like fucking Nostradamus. Not Nostradamus.
Nostradamus. Nosferatu, yeah.
That cunt. Aye. Jaggy nose and ears. Him. Aye. Nosferatu. Where's that vampire? Nostradamus. Doesn't bite you, he just tells you shit that's going to happen.
Predicts your future. I'm going to bite you. Eh.
Right. Good night.
But
Have a good day.
that's
Cheerio. All that shit.
Shue, bye.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
The views and opinions of this podcast are solely our own, with no direct intention to offend or upset.
Brilliant. Fucking brilliant.